Hello International Crafters, this is going to be the Icad for Sunday, and we're just going to be playing around today. So I'm going to get my silks, the color key lime and the color Selland, don't know how that's pronounced. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put a little dab here directly on my tile of each color. Hopefully this will be enough. Okay. And let me see here. My cloth is right here. Then I'm going to get a little bit of this color here. Now you can do this with any paint you want. It doesn't have to be silks. I just want the shimmery color to come out. But like I said, this can be done with normal paints. So I'm just going to spritz it a bit, and with my palette knife I'm going to help everything mix around a bit. Like so. Okay, and I'm just going to get my card. I'm using those, they're the perfect size. They're 3 by 5. Those funeral cards that we have. Getting really good. Oh no. Okay, you guys, I got to do this over again because I did it on the wrong side. I just might as well finish this up again. Here we go, making mistakes. Okay. Let me get another one here. I'm going to have to put a little bit more color now because that won't be enough. And how did I do that? And you know what? With this opportunity, I want to try more of the, well, no, actually, that was a nice mixture of colors. I was thinking more green. More of this lime green instead of that bluish green here, and get just a little dab of this time. Okay, I'm going to spray it again. Help it mix up. I don't mind when the globs are together because actually it really looks, it gives it a nice effect. So I'm just going to run a little bit of this color here and there. Okay, let's get the right side this time. Here we go. Lift up these sleeves. It's my hubby's jacket and it's too long on the sleeves for me. Okay, that's exactly what I want. There we go. Okay, I'm just going to set that to the side, and I'm going to get another card and I'm just going to rub it into. I can always use this for something else, anything else. Doesn't even have to be an Icad. Okay, and I'm going to set this one to the side too. Grab a baby wipe. Oh, you guys, I'm loving my colored baby wipes. I'm doing so much with them. In fact, I will be using them in my challenge week as well too. You'll see. Get this out and start drying. Hopefully it'll dry fast. I was just watching a video. Who was it? Giselle Grenier. She's Canadian, and she was just talking about people, somebody telling her, you know, you can cut short your videos, and in a certain sense sometimes I wish I could, so you know, you can do much more. I love talking through my videos, so you know, hopefully I'm keeping somebody company. I can understand that, you know, something will get too long, especially if you're waiting for drying times and things like that. But my point is, I don't know how. Like, I've never tried to edit a video, or I just don't know how to do it. In fact, this is probably one of the few times that I haven't got stages ready. So that way you shorten your videos. Like, I would have had already this dried, ready for the next step. But hey, who wants to hang out and listen to me jabber? I'm fine by it. I love doing videos. I love talking. I love, you know, you guys are company for me. It's like I have you guys in front of me. Is that dry? Yes, it is. So I want you guys to take a good look at that. That really nice richness of, you know, colors. So my next step on this will be, just hold on there, buddy, a bit. I'm going to get my white paint out. And hopefully I can get some out here. I'm at the end. Okay, great. Okay, I want to make sure that you guys are seeing that. Now, I'm going to get my stencil. This is a stencil that I made myself. I made a boo-boo here. But, you know, that can be like a natural design on it. So I just grabbed a whole bunch of punches and did this. And actually, I've done a few bigger ones for my jelly plate. I did these like last week sometime. Because I really love this. There's an artist that uses right now. She's using a lot of this stencil. I think it's from Workers Craft Shop. It's a whole bunch of dots, all different dots. I can't remember exactly what which one it is. So here, it's liable that the silks paint will eat up a bit of the white. It won't come out nice and bright and white, which is something that I want too. So I have a sponge here, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to wet this sponge. These are just normal facial sponges that, you know, I had, and I wasn't using it, so I grabbed it to bring it to my art room. Okay, I'm just going to hold it down, dip in the white paint, and start stenciling it. Now, like I said, the silks are probably going to eat up a bit the white paint, which, like I said, is what I want. Okay. Some of these down here, the little ones, kind of have to work into them. Oh, it moved. It moved. Okay. There we go. So what we have up to now. Okay. And you know what? I'm just going to grab some of this white paint, not to waste it, and I want to run it around the edges. I can always darken up the edges with a pad if I want to, if I'm not liking it after. I'm going to wipe some of that off. Okay. Last side. There we go. Okay. There's something on there. There we go. It's nice and bright. Yeah, that's perfectly dry. Okay, so we have that up to now. Now I'm going to put the stencil back on top of it. Actually, I'm going to turn it around to the way it was before. And I will be shifting the stencil just over a touch. And you'll see a little bit of the white underneath. And the color I'm going to do this with will be, oh, I was supposed to get that ready. What color should I use? Yeah, you know, I'm liking yellow. We could try yellow. This bright, bright yellow. Okay, so move this over. I'm going to position this for the way it was. And, okay, shift it down a bit, like that. Okay, grab my sponge. I'm just going to grab it and I'm going to turn it around to the other side and go at it. Now obviously they're both colors are lighter than what I do have as a base. I could have gone for a darker color underneath, as for the circles I'm talking about, and then put a white on top, which looks really cool as well too. I've done that effect and it looks beautiful. I wanted to do it opposite to, it's kind of like a little experiment that I'm doing, so just to see how this can come out. I'm sure the effect will be beautiful just the same. Okay, and it doesn't have to be perfect, like a perfect coverage. Like I said, it's a bright yellow, so that's what we're going to get. Faintly, you can see the yellow and, you know, the little bit of white on top here. Do that again, and I'll probably be stamping something now, and then start with, I have ready a stencil with a bird cage for this, and a little bird to paste on. So today it's like play with your paints. Try to do something that you've never done before. There's not like a theme to this Icad. It's play with your paints and come up with different things that you can think of. You know, do something that you've never done before. Try, how could you say? Try doing something new and experimenting and see how the outcome will be. So here we have the bird cage I'm going to get. This is a stencil. It was probably one of my first stencils that I bought with the company that, you know, with how could I say it? Who I order from in Rome. I do have Italian stencils. I've always been a stencil girl. Okay. Let me see if I can see my tape around here, or I'll just hold it really still and try not to get these little leaves here. And the bird cage, I will be doing a silver color. So I'm going to actually just put it straight on my palette knife right here. So this is a modeling paste that it's a silver color, and then I have a gold color that came in that same box, and other types like a sandy type, and kind of want to get this kind of chain thing up here too. I can hear my niece and nephew in my sister's house. It's right beside me. They're playing. a really soft, how would you say it? It's a really soft modeling paste. I hope I didn't goof it up. See, it's really, really soft, you guys. Okay. I'm just going to peek underneath and see what it's like. Okay, that will be, it kind of smudged right there. See that? And I'm going to wipe this off right away. Yeah, I've used this stencil a lot. When I first got it, I was doing a lot of canvases with it. And a little bit seeped underneath. Wipe that clean. There we go. Okay, see here, let me wipe this clean too. Just notice this. Okay. I'm going to start looking for the markers I want to use to outline the circles a bit. Yeah, it kind of really got smudged up underneath there. I told you guys it's a really soft modeling paste. And the cage is like, you know, a lot of small spots as well too, so. Okay, right now I'm just going to leave that for a second and start outlining the circles and try not to get to that.
Excuse me, ma'am, where are the suture clothes?
I don't know. Look for them.
Okay.
I gave you, Rosario.
What?
Ce l'hai tu, nel tuo cassetto, ti ricordi la maglietta e i pantaloncini
Ma sono maniche
bianchi?
lunghe.
Ah?
Sono maniche lunghe, i pantaloncini ce li ho.
E usa quelle maniche lunghe, mamma.
Ok.
È in inverno. Quando parti?
Ora.
Ok.
Ciao.
Ciao. My son, he has to go to soccer, and he didn't want long sleeves. He wanted short sleeves, and I told him, you have to wear long sleeves. Oh, they're never happy with what they have. Like he had it ready, but that wasn't good enough. Boys will be boys. Okay, guys, this is just another different type of green here that I'm using. And I'm going to stamp it as well too. I do want, you know, like a darker color in here as well. Okay. And I just have this stamp here that is a very small kind of typewriter script stamp. And I'm going to use gathered twigs. Oops. I just want to touch this a second to see. Oh wow, that's good. It's dry. And you know what? I think I'm going to go around it too. I think it's a bit too silvery for a birdcage. Okay, and here's my little birdie. Right there. Okay, get some glue here. Every time they open up the front door, this one rattles. I might want to put him just a touch over this way here, just not to cut off his tail. Okay, clean up my mess here. Oh, making a big mess on the back here. And I gotta give my tile a really good clean up tomorrow. Take everything off the desk and scrub it down. Got dirty so fast. Okay, let's see here. I think I'm just going to handwrite on top of here what I want to write instead of writing it on a paper and then pasting it down. And what I did want to write down was free as a bird. Seeing that he's not in his cage. Let me see, this marker's too big. I usually don't like writing down on cards like this because you're afraid you're gonna, kind of goof up. So I'm just gonna write it down on the envelope first, and I'm wondering if I should or I'm better at printing. Yeah, I'm probably going to print it. And I just might do it along his back. Okay. So we're going to go free as a bird. No exclamation mark. And yeah, I kind of feel like something's missing up here. I could put a doily. Yeah, I could try putting a doily. Let's see if I have them here. Yes, I do. Yeah, I'm just finding it a bit too. I'm finding it just a bit too empty up here. And I could have put the stencil that had leaves and things like that, but I should have thought of that before to position it better. But yeah, I think I'm going to do that. I like that white. I like the contrast of the white in there. So I'm just going to, I think these are two. Better divide them before. Yeah, two of them. Put these away. just put a bit of glue here on top. And paste that down like that. Another bit of glue here. There we go. I know, you guys, it's gotten too long. 25 minutes. We're in 25 minutes, so hopefully this will be done before 30 minutes. And I'll show you the one that I prepared today, but I wasn't convinced in doing that one. Oh dear, it was just here. I just had it in my hands. Let me see here. If I put it down here with the rest of them. No, but I'll show you. These are one of my backgrounds here. Always kind of using that same technique. Then I had done one on a jelly print, but using the stencil with a very gritty modeling paste. I'm looking around, you guys, while I'm drawing this to see if I could see it. It's not here. Anyways, I had done it on the 50s style. And what I really liked about this one card was the background. It was a jelly print, which was beautiful. Yeah, these go almost sometimes transparent on the card, like a napkin would. Just gonna have a sip. It's almost dry. Yeah, and then there's another thing too about making long videos as well, is that I was given this camera. My son's sweet girlfriend, she gave it to me, and we still don't know each other. I still don't actually, I know who she is, I saw her once, but I still don't actually know her. Like, we haven't really sat down and talked or anything like that. But she sent me over this camera, but she didn't send me over any instructions or anything. So it was like, I did look on YouTube to see. There was a couple of videos of this camera on YouTube, but not that very many. So now I'm going to get a marker, kind of like a brownish type here. Cut down the rest of this doily. Then on the back, obviously, you guys, I will probably, you know, even get one of the cards that I just used up for the paint, like this one here, and I can paste it on the back. So that way it's nice and neat in the back as well, too. Okay, I'm going to go over it again with this, because since we, oh, look at that, with all the glue that I put on, you guys, there's still a little corner here that's not sticking. Okay. And I'll start with the bird, so that'll give more time for the doily here to dry up a bit more. Just outlining. giving it a bit of shading around. Dory's snoring away. Can you guys hear her? Just want to emphasize the doily just a little bit. But the glue is still a bit wet. Now, just going to give it another little. Okay, and I do want to just stamp it. A couple of places, like directly on the bird. A little bit more here. Just going in between the little holes here. Darkening it up a bit. Where the doilies are. Okay, there we go. So here's my Icad for this Sunday. I hope everybody has had a beautiful weekend up till now. And continue having a nice weekend, depending when you guys see this video. Obviously it could be Sunday night, so your weekend's already over. Look at my hands. So here's the Icad, and these are perfect sizes. I know, and I'm getting good use out of them. So like I said, I will paste this in the back, and it will make it sturdy too, because it did warp a bit. So that way it's a bit more sturdier. And what was I going to say? Oh, about the challenge week, you guys. I hope you're all ready. I made a video telling you what you will need for this week, starting Monday, for my challenges. And I hope you all come and participate. Everybody have a nice day, and thank you for watching. Goodbye.